Welcome to the Metal Gear Solid Twin Snakes bosses for Smoothbrains. This guide is so easy to understand, you'll be backflipping your way to victory or your money back. Now I know what you're thinking, Twin Snakes is just MGS 1, but with actual faces and fingers. And while you're technically correct, with the introduction of some elements from MGS 2, the war on Shadow Moses has changed. So without further ado, we're off to deal with an old friend, saggy, high-poly bitch boy. Just like the original, take a shot when he's reloading, but now you do not have to run around like a spastic dipshit. You can go into first person and attack his weak point for massive damage. You still have to reposition from time to time, and contrary to what some neckbeards with a stick up their ass would say, the first person aiming brings this fight a lot closer towards the Olga fight from 2, and the showdown with his younger self in 3. Either way, once victory is achieved, sit back and watch him lose his wanking hand, but a bit funnier. Once you've watched the president of a fictional arms company keel over due to the batshit fight he just witnessed, and the colonel gives Snake the wink wink nudge nudge to get in touch with his niece, you'll have to get through a laser trap. Man, these are so 70s. There's two ways through. Clench your asshole with either thermal goggles or lucky strikes, or take out the control units with your pistol and mosey on forward. Either way, once you get off the phone with a 20th century smut buff, Deep Throat, we got a tank driven by Roid Man and his mooks. Chaff grenades still make it so the main gun can't aim at your ass, and regular frag grenades do wonders at removing said mooks from their seats. But if you're feeling a little adventurous, you can go into first person and go for the goons with your pistol. Once Snake throws a home run, and puts this guy in timeout, proceed to the basement and get ready for the biggest twist of all. This ain't no schizo ninja, it's Carl Weezer, and he's off his meds.
Hi, do you like fish snackums?
Sadly, he's not tripping hard enough to think that Yoshi is a llama and calm the fuck down for 3 seconds. So we must resort to fisticuffs. But thankfully, he no longer does a DBZ impression that requires us to break out the 45 at the end. Once we've acted 100% normal and follow a lady into the toilet, we have...
There's something you like about me, huh?
Dude, she's got an ass like a proper round ass and proper round boobies, not some pointy pyramid things that put your eyes on when you get in between and go... Brrr! Resist. Resist. The contractually obligated, cheap... So, oh my god, hotness, I want to bang you! Fuck, I need new pants.
Okay, with that underwear destroying experience out of the way, scavenge for items, and now we come to Bondage Man, only this time, he's made it personal.
You seem to like The Legend of Zelda, don't you?
So what if I do, bitch? It's better than a ball gag and 3 butt plugs. You're going down, and I know your weak point. Port 2, motherfucker. How you like lead? How's it taste? Port 2 is compromised. Go, Port 3!
Why couldn't I read your mind?
You're going down. Too late. I choose you. Port 4. With that out of the way, hit the caves, crawl over the mines, and watch as Meryl reveals she's part cat. You still need a sniper rifle, you dingus, but thankfully, there's a tranquilizer rifle right here in this office, so you do not have to haul ass back to the armory in the tank hangar. Once you give Wolf a few rounds that she shrugs off due to her drug tolerance, you're captured, stripped, and shocked. But thankfully, you only go through 3 rounds of shock therapy regardless of difficulty level here, so leave that turbo controller in storage. Use your goddamn brain and get the fuck out of your cell. The stairway to hell is easier thanks to first-person aiming, and if you miss the rope at the bottom of the tower, you can try your luck getting down with nothing but your bare hands. Oh, thank Christ, I can just pop these cameras with a pistol instead of spamming chaff grenades or stingers. Spoiler alert, the Hind is still easy as shit. Fire when it's in view, dodge the highly telegraphed missile attacks, and show Liquid why you're the superior specimen. Remember kids, aim for the face when... Now we're back to the great outdoors, but Blondie's back and mad we like red-headed cat girls. The Nikita missiles are still viable, but considering headshots do significantly more damage and rocket fuel prices have gone to the moon, just do it the way God intended and have some scruples for once in your pathetic fucking life. If you still don't grasp aiming for the face when dealing with mooks at this point in the game, how the fuck did you make it past pre-K? Oh boy, Roidman and his big fucking minigun are back. Claymores are still your best friend in dealing with this wannabe bodybuilder. And remember, don't step on your own minds and bitch about this fight being hard like a Bollywood undead killer. Once the ravens are done pecking at his flesh and you come face to face with Metal Gear and jump for joy, fuck it, it's keycard time. But thankfully, you don't have to backtrack like a complete putz. Drop down from this ledge and shoot the respective pipes to freeze and warm the key. Don't worry, this time save doesn't make you miss the mandatory codec calls. Yay? Rex is active. And no, kicking it like a car that won't start in the winter won't do a damn thing. Just like MSG-98, lob your chaff grenade so the bot goes blind and you can take pot shots at the radome with your stinger. Unlike last time, Rex's missiles seem to have gotten a bit dimmer. Thank you, No Missile Left Behind. You've definitely improved the standards. And remember, kids, these are not cover. These are danger. It says so twice. Once Carl goes a little too far off his meds. Aim for Liquid's face until the cutscene plays. Now that you two are shirtless and he's whinging like a cunt due to his failure to grasp genetics, it's time for Snakeomania 2005. Punch and kick this whiny bastard in his non-functioning nuts. A change I'm quite happy with is no longer having to kick him off the edge to win the fight. Just drop his health to 0, uppercut, and dominance asserted. Once you've recovered your part Neko waifu, you should be okay to the end credits and... Oh, hold on. I've just been told that some people have super smooth brains and manage to really bungle this part. What the fuck? Listen up, you special bitch. There's 3 rations you can get. 1 behind where you start off, 1 to the side of the stairs, and 1 in the bottom left corner of the fucking garage. Keep them equipped and proceed to take out the guards with your fists. Get in the Jeep when Meryl finds one with keys, because this ain't GTA. Keep firing the goddamn gun. Repeat this throughout the tunnel. And when Liquid shows up, because this cocksucker is a stubborn motherfucker, just keep fucking shooting. Sit back, watch Liquid finally croak 100% for realsies, and ride off into the sunset with your waifu. Unless you legitimately pussed out during the dumbed-down torture sequence and chose to ride off into the sunset with the son of a backstabbing prick with a confirmed stepmom kink. In which case, you don't even belong at.
Super Weenie Hut Juniors.
You belong at.
Weenie Hut General.